Learn how to make it. Saving animals will make them happy and will make you happy too. There you go, tofu scramble. The recipe right there in a song. Cool, right? It's a bunch of onions. You can put some little pickle pieces if you want to. You can add some vegan mayo if you feel like it. Woohoo! That's right. Thank you. Thank you, Lana, for being here. Josh is here. Kaya is here. Let me just see a couple of questions. Somebody says, is it true that I'm a real teacher? Yes. I went to Concordia University. Thank you. Oh, somebody reposted. Thank you, guys. Thank you if you followed me right now. You followed and liked 100 times. Yes. Thank you very much for helping, guys. We're at 23.7 thousand likes over here. What's happening over here on my YouTube channel? You also subscribed. Good. Somebody says duck. She's a little cutie, right? Yeah. Look, you guys wouldn't be able to hurt an animal in real life, would you? No. No. So you can save them by not putting them on your plate. Don't pay people to murder them. Okay, because that means that you're as responsible as anybody else. Thanks, guys, for subscribing to my channel. If you're just subscribing right now, thank you very much for that. What else do we have here? Okay, let's get the next person in here. We have somebody named Steph. Thanks for decorating the screen, guys, with all of your decor. Whoever put the flowers on my hair before, I don't know who that was, but thank you. Hi, Steph.
Hi.
Welcome to my live stream.
Hi.
Do you eat lambs?
Yes.
Why?
Because I'm not vegan.
But why do you eat lambs? Do you know they have feelings and don't want to have their heads cut off?
Because God said I can eat lambs. God said I can eat ham.
But God also said in the Bible you shouldn't kill and you shouldn't steal animals from their families.
Yeah, but it also says in the Bible that I can eat ham, that I can eat cows, that I can eat everything that I want to eat.
It doesn't actually. It says you shouldn't kill. And if you're paying somebody to kill, then you're not going to heaven. You're actually going to hell. You'd be very careful. I would be very careful if I were you. You're also stealing their...
You said bad things about God. I have joined your live and you have said really bad things about him.
Yeah, because God is pretty mean. I wouldn't trust him, actually. I think you should be really kind to the animals because it's the right thing to do. How would you feel if you were born in a body of an innocent animal instead of who you are right now? Imagine you're born in this body, okay? It's a cute little animal. And then some human comes and grabs you and starts to saw your head off and you're screaming. How would you feel?
I don't know.
Yes,
well, it's not me.
Yes, you do. You do know because you have something called empathy. God,
I don't know because it's
you
not
don't know.
me.
You don't know. You don't know how to feel for others.
Well, I do know how to feel for others, but it's an animal.
Then
it's
you
an
don't.
animal. It's
Okay.
not me. It's
Okay.
not human.
But you know
it's
what? Do you have something called an imagination? You know, like you can imagine what it would be like.
I'm not using it on an animal. I don't want to know that for an animal.
Pardon me?
I can eat ham. I can eat whatever I want.
Do you have the? But you're missing what I'm saying though. I asked you. Do you have empathy? Do you know what empathy is? Do you ever heard of the word?
Yeah, but
what is
I don't need to have that for a cow. I don't need to have that for a pig.
Do you have it? So would you eat a cat?
A cat is a pet.
Why? Why do you call a cat a pet?
Because people own cats. It's not fair to eat them.
Well, some people,
pigs, cows, chickens are fair to eat. You don't eat a dog. You don't.
Some people do. So what do you say to the people who are eating the dogs? And they say,
"Here's the people that eat cats. Who eats cats?"
They do in different parts of the country. They eat cats and dogs. Different countries, they do that.
Well, that is not me. I don't eat cats. I don't eat dogs.
Do you acknowledge that if you were...
So why should I have empathy?
Why should you have empathy? Because you wouldn't want anybody to hurt you, right? You wouldn't like it if I took you and cut off your head, right? So why do you do...
You're not doing that to me, are you?
But people could do that to you. You wouldn't like it, right? You'd be screaming, Miss Katie, help me.
They're not. We're only doing it to animals because in the Bible, I believe God said that we can eat animals.
Do you think that your God...
He said that I can eat cows. He said I can eat pigs.
No, he didn't actually. He literally told you not to hurt animals. He actually said in the Bible, if you read the 10 Commandments, it says, thou shalt not kill, thou shalt not steal. You know what that means. Be vegan at every meal. Let's sing it again, okay? Thou shalt not steal. Let's start with kill. Thou shalt not kill. Thou shalt not steal. You know what that means? Be vegan at every meal. Right? You better be careful. If you actually believe in the Bible, you're definitely going to burn in hell if you break those commandments. Now, I personally don't believe in God. I think he's either drunk, stoned, lazy, stupid, or dead. I wouldn't want to follow a God who is so cruel to create lions who devour baby zebras. And obviously, I couldn't have a proper conversation with you because you're so brainwashed and you keep cutting me off. But I think if I asked you, why would you follow a God who is so cruel? You know, in the Bible, it even says that God killed people on purpose who never did anything wrong. It's pretty messed up. Do you acknowledge that if you were born in another family, that, like, let's say you were born in the Middle East, you would be right now Muslim? Yeah, you're thinking totally differently. You know? All right. Hey, but thanks for coming in. Thanks for trying. I'm glad you got a click. It takes 100 clicks to become vegan. Let's get to the next person here who's going to read the next card. Won't we become iron deficient without red meat? Hello. Welcome to a live stream.
How are you?
Good, thanks. How are you?
I'm okay.
Yeah? Okay. Here's a card for you to read.
Questions about health. Question 21. Will we become iron deficient without red meat? Answer. Plenty of plant foods like lentils, spinach, and fortified cereals are rich in iron. Vitamin C also helps enhance iron absorption, so doctors recommend making a delicious vegan smoothie each morning with bananas, a huge handful of spinach, and a few pineapple and mango pieces mixed in.
Yeah. Thank you for reading that. What did you think of the previous caller? Did you hear what she was saying?
I was trying not to pay attention.
Okay. Trying not to pay attention. Well, it was sort of strange. Like she was basically saying that she had no empathy, like a true psychopath, like just unable to feel what it's like to be in the body of an animal. It was very strange. But anyway, thank you very much for coming in. Thanks a lot. You did a great job reading, as usual. Thanks so much. All right, let's go to the next person here. Oh, let's see what we have. Somebody named Kiz Face. Hold on, I'm just going to tap on that. Here's what it says. Any and all pronouns. You love your dog. I only eat plants. Oh, okay. You only eat plants. That sounds good. I like your bio. Hello.
Oh,
Hi, welcome to our live stream.
Miss Phoebe.
Is it true you only eat plants?
Yep, for 10 years now.
Yeah. Wonderful. 10 years. It's going to be 10 years for me too. It's going to be my vegan declaration day on June 27th, 2016. Do you know when yours was?
Congratulations. It was in January.
In
I
January?
don't know the exact day.
Okay,
But it
cool.
was in 2016 after I watched Earthlings. I think it's called Dominion now, but it's basically the
No,
same
there's
documentary.
actually, yeah, there's two of them. The Earthlings and Dominion are two different videos. I watched both of them. They're both very sad. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
wow. Okay.
It was after watching that because I'd been a vegetarian my whole life.
Your
And
whole
it wasn't
life.
until I realised
Oh,
that I
wow.
couldn't support the dairy industry without supporting the beef industry because they are the same industry.
Yeah, they are. Yeah. So you're right to stop being vegetarian. I was also vegetarian before and I also stopped. Yeah, this is the video you were thinking about, Dominion. So can you read this card for
Yeah.
us? Can you read this card out loud, please?
Random vegan fact. All brave and smart people want to learn the truth. Therefore, all brave and smart people will watch Dominion on YouTube.
Yeah. All right. So guys over
And I
here,
would say that you do have to be brave to watch it because it is really horrific, like the things that happen to the animals.
yeah, did you cry when you watched Dominion? Because I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really
But
sad.
even before then, like when we were little, we had this film called Babe about a pig that becomes a sheepdog.
Yeah.
And I remember my mum watching that with us, and she was eating a bacon sandwich and crying. And then she became a vegetarian
Oh,
for a bit.
really? Oh, that is so cool. So
But
do you recommend that movie for people to watch? It's called Babe?
Absolutely, yes, because a lot of people, like that girl that was on here before saying that it's okay to eat pigs but not dogs, it's like, well, pigs are actually as intelligent as dogs.
Yeah, she's so brainwashed, isn't she? I mean, a lot of these religious
Yeah.
people tend to be the cruelest of all. I find it fascinating. Don't you find it interesting? You would think
Yeah.
that religious people who always talk about kindness and they talk about how kind Jesus was, but in reality, Jesus would be so ashamed of them. If Jesus truly was a kind-hearted being, I think he would be. Hey, did you buy
I
any?
like the Bible's, I like the story of Noah because he had 2 of every animal in existence and they survived for 40 days and 40 nights. And when he came back, he still had 1 of every animal, which means that during that 40 days and 40 nights, he wasn't killing them and eating them.
Oh, that's interesting. I never thought of it that way. All right, would you be able to read this other card here? Now, this is about Earthlings. It's actually the same thing, but I just want to show everybody here over on YouTube. If you haven't yet seen Earthlings, go ahead and check that out. Okay, you can read it, please.
All brave and smart people want to learn the truth. Therefore, all brave and smart people will watch Earthlings on YouTube.
Right. Thank you. And so I think that person before was probably too afraid to learn the truth. I don't think she really understands what's happening. And most people are too afraid to learn the truth. But thank you for doing that. Is there anything else you'd like to tell people about being vegan, to give some advice about how to be a kinder person to the animals here?
Veganism's come such a long way from when I started. And like when I was younger, the only meat alternatives really were Linda McCartney, which still exists. Then you also have like Beyond Burgers and loads of companies like releasing new vegan stuff all the time. And like even McDonald's now do a plant burger. So
Yeah.
it's easier than ever to become a vegan.
Okay, so when the McDonald's in the UK, they have a plant-based burger. Do they also have the mayo that's vegan there?
Yep.
Okay, wow. So I don't think that's at every McDonald's, but that's really cool that they have it there. That's awesome. Yeah, you guys are very much advanced actually in the United Kingdom compared to a lot of other places. You're lucky. Right. Okay, well, thank you very much for coming in and telling everybody that you're vegan. 10 years, really proud of you. Thanks a lot. Guys, let's double tap on the screen. Let's tap 100 times for her because she did such a good job. She was polite. She read the card really well. She was a great example of how you can be vegan for 10 years. If she can do it, you can too, TikTok. Same as you guys on YouTube. You can absolutely do it. So let's just keep going here. I'm going to go through all of the different cards here. Won't veganism destroy the economy? I'll read this one actually. The answer is actually no, because plants are more efficient and cost-effective for calorie production due to their higher yield per acre and lower input requirements, including the food you have to feed the animals, the water, and the energy it takes to raise them. So guys, take a screenshot of this so that when you become vegan, you will know the answer to everything. Okay, you can take a screenshot of this that I'm holding right now, and you can put it in an album in your phone, and the album could be called, for example, Vegan Facts or Vegan Cards. All right? So you see, veganism is best for everyone. So it's not going to have a problem with the economy because they can just switch over to start growing plants instead. And here's another one, also economic arguments. What will happen to factory farms? Who wants to read this over here on TikTok? Thanks, guys, for the decorations. Thank you, everybody who's putting the decorations on the screen. Thank you, Amelia, for the little rose before. Hello. Here you go.
Hiya. Okay. Right. Do I have to read the question 38 as well? Okay. What will happen to factory farms? Answer. Factory farms harm workers, animals, and the environment, so they will be replaced by ethical industries which can provide safer, more sustainable jobs. Also, your tax dollars will stop going